Hey Aquarius and cross watchers, welcome. So do keep in mind that this is a general reading, so it's not going to resonate with everybody, so please take what does, leave what doesn't, switch roles around if they need to be switched around. Also, do keep in mind that readings are timeless as well, okay? And also, if you find that this reading isn't resonating with you, or you want another perspective on your situation, do check out the other signs in your chart. And if you're unfamiliar with those, there's a link down below, okay? So let's get started. Oops. These cards are starting to bend. Okay. So we have karmic relationship, fleeting triggers, turmoil, resentment, lessons, letting go, and loving you. And then we have paradise, happiness, expansion, joy, playfulness, oneness, enjoying each other. And then we have the sword and the rose, clarity, truth, revelation, solidarity, force, honor, protection, and power. Okay. So they're definitely, I do feel like, you know, there is how do I even want to put this into words? Okay. So you know there is obviously a good connection between you and this person, and if not that things are like, I don't want to say things are super good, but I also don't want to say like there's problems either, but it does look like some of you, you know, there is something that you are getting over in a sense, you know, because you know you have karmic relationship here, okay, and you know, again, you know, fleeting triggers, turmoil, resentment, lessons, letting go, and loving you. So it's like, you know, and then you have the sword and the rose, clarity, truth, revelation, solidarity, force, honor, and protection, and power. So, you know, it looks like, you know, things overall are good. I want to say, you know, the connection is there. But like I was trying to say, like, there's something that you guys are definitely getting past or working through. You know, it's like whenever a problem arises in a relationship, no matter how small, no matter how big, you know, it will either strengthen your relationship or break it. And it looks like it's not breaking your relationship at all. It's like, I just feel like this is like a small problem, or like, again, something that you're getting past, okay? Yeah, so then we have the Two of Swords here, okay? I'm going to put those down. So, you know, with the Two of Swords, this could be kind of like at a standstill, or I get tongue-tied, and sometimes it's hard for me to like put like what I'm processing into words. So yeah, just give me a minute. Sometimes I forget I'm on camera. Well, that, and I have my other channel, so it's like no filters. So sometimes it's like at a standstill or being like torn this way or that way, okay? So let's get more details on that. I know, I'm sorry, I'm so disorganized right now. Oh, okay. Let's go ahead and shuffle these real quick for spirit guides. For Aquarius. Like, so I'm just like, I'm getting like whatever problem that you guys had, like I said, no matter how small, how big, it's like, you know, there is that forward movement, even if it's like slow. It's like, you know, is this gonna break us, or, you know what I mean? I just can't put into words exactly like what's going on over here. But yeah, so then you have this masculine gentleman. You have the gentleman here, so you have this masculine energy, and it's here in the prince form. And I say that because I'm using the fairy tale Lenormand. So, you know, here you have a prince. Okay. So, okay, so you have a lot of twos, I see. So you have the Two of Swords, and then now you have the Two of Wands, but the Two of Wands is here reversed. So definitely do see, you know, choices needing to be made, okay? Yeah, it's just like, for some of you guys, there might be a decision that needs to be made, and, you know, it looks like it's not being made. You know, like there's this small sense of doubt, I want to say, or uncertainty. And, you know, the Sword and the Rose is about truth and clarity. So, you know, I feel like, you know, maybe there's just like this one piece of information that's missing, you know, needing that truth or needing that clarity, you know, needing that sign to point you in the right direction, you know. I mean, because when it comes to decision making, it's not always as simple as doing, you know, following your heart, because sometimes other factors will play into it. And it's really hard to say because it's such a general reading and don't know the specific. Ooh. Okay, and I believe this is an Aquarius card. The star is Aquarius energy. So this could very well be you, and, or, you know, it's just like saying, you know, the star, you know, it's not always just about being in like the spotlight, you know, it's about your dreams, you know, your hopefulness, you know, just, you know, your wants, your desires. But it's also here with the coffin, you know, and the coffin in this deck would be well, the coffin does represent transformation, or, you know, it could be, you know, actual death, and I hope not. You know, so such a odd combination, I want to say, but I see. So it's like, how do I want to put that into words? Okay, yeah. So I just feel like, you know, this is whatever situation, like I said, it doesn't have to be something huge, dramatic. It can be minor. Like, I just feel like this is having to do with sacrifice and compromise type situation, you know. And I usually find that when it comes to relationships really are 50-50, you know. And oh my gosh, it is so hard not to ramble on about certain things, but I try not to. How do I want to say that? So it's like when there's an issue, you know, it shouldn't always just, you know, be give and take. I feel like, you know, as long as you're both compromising to a point, you know, meeting each other in the middle, you know, making it even. You know what I mean? So you know, that's your guys' reading, but we are definitely gonna I don't know. Okay, so we're gonna close the reading with the Archangel Oracles, okay? So what, Holy Spirit, Guardian Angels, and Spirit Guides, what messages do you have for Aquarius? Oh, wow. So, I don't know what that was. We will not talk about it. Me and my shuffling sometimes. There we go. These cards are so huge and I'm such tiny hands. Okay, so I am not even gonna pronounce that because, yeah, no. I keep telling myself I'm gonna look up how to pronounce some of these and I just haven't. Okay, so I'm gonna try though. Lord, okay, anyways, accept and send healing. You are you are a being of the universe. So accept and send healing. So there definitely is healing coming your way. You know, like I did say earlier too, there's that forward movement, you know what I mean? It's like whatever small thing or big, you know, whatever it is, you know, there is a lesson to be learned here. You know what I mean? Especially when it comes to karmic relationships. Karmic relationships are all about, you know, learning something. You know what I mean? So yeah, so you're not only going to accept healing, but you're also going to help someone else with their healing. Okay? Archangel Lavender, prepare for soul healing, forgive and release everyone. So I feel like people have a misconception of forgiveness. It's like, you know what I mean? To forgive somebody doesn't necessarily mean to forget, or that that person deserves, you know, your absolute understanding, or, you know, for you just to be happy. Because, you know, healing does take time. It really, really does. You can forget. To forgive is to, like, let go of that frustration, let go of that anger. But, you know, that memory, you know, some of those feelings, like especially the hurt, that is going to take time to heal. You know, it's letting go of that anger and resentment is one thing, but that hurt, that pain, you know, it's going to take time to heal. You know, so it's like, it's going to take that time to get, you know, back to normal, or to a new normal. You know what I mean? It's not going to just go back to the way that it was. So I feel like when it comes to forgiveness, there's so many misconceptions. Like, you said you forgave me. Well, yeah, I let go of that anger, I let go of that resentment, but, you know, I'm still a little hurt and I'm still hurting. And it's going to take some time for, you know, us to reach that, you know, new level in this, you know, relationship. You know what I mean? So I won't get too much into that. I know it's not like ramble. So anyways, Archangel Mariel, manifest for the highest good, work with pure love. So you guys could be trying to manifest, you know, good things, good energy. You know what I mean? And it's, you want to manifest from a place of love, from pure energy, not from a place of anger, not from a place of resentment, you know, positive manifestation, okay? So do keep that in mind. So that is your guys' reading. Thank you so much for tuning in. Please like, share, subscribe if you haven't already. I greatly appreciate it. Also, there is a link down below if you would like to donate and help support me as a tarot reader, okay? Oh yes, and I am doing personal readings, so if you're interested in a personal reading, my contact information is down below. Okay guys, so bye, and I will see you next time.